that is, everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you.
More than I can say, do it to me, I can say. More than I can say, do it to me, I can say. More than I can say, do it to me, I can say. More than I can say.
So, you want to play it safe. You want to stay in the middle. Striving for mediocrity. It's what everyone grows up wishing for. No, it's not. When we're children and we grow up, we want to be great. We want to experience greatness. But somewhere along the lines, someone tells us that it's not okay to fail. We start worrying that people will think less of us. Why? You see, I'm a firm believer in staying in the middle where it's all safe is actually the worst place you can be. That's the place where you'll never achieve success. That's the place where failure is bound to catch up with you. Yes, when you put yourself out there, it's risky. But if you never put yourself out there, you'll never succeed. And what are you worried about? When I started my business some 14 years ago, I left a company where I had achieved a good level of success. And at that company, we always joked, some of the people in the company who were kind of the hard chargers, the alphas, if you will, we always would talk about how the company breeds mediocrity. You see, these people can get in a position to where they make a good living and they just wanted to skirt by. They wanted to do the bare minimum and they just wanted to be left alone. They wanted to do enough to where no one would get angry at them and not so much to where people would then expect more of them. And you look at these people, I can look at them today, and again, they make a good living, but they're miserable. And so I look back at when we started our company and I go, yes, I took a huge pay cut. I took a huge financial risk. But from a life perspective, it was no risk at all. You see, I believed in myself. I believed in what I was doing. I believed in the purpose. And so I put my head down and I went ahead. And I would not do anything different if I had the choice. Fast forward to today, and I was having a conversation with an industry person. I don't even know how you say what he is, but he was asking me what I had going on, and I said, I'm really going to start focusing on this new segment in our business. And he said, why in the world would you do that? Everyone is moving away from that. And I thought about it, and I said, well, first off, because I think it'd be cool to do. Is it a risk? Yes. We have built a business around small business insurance, and it just sort of runs itself, and we do a really good job at it. But this new segment of our business that I'm creating is exciting, but I truly believe that it's something that the industry needs. It's not groundbreaking in the fact that I'm not introducing a new product, but it's a different mindset. It's a different way to think of what we're doing. And I'm excited about that. And as I started working that, I started to realize that what I really needed was your attention. You see, we're in the attention business now. I don't care what your product is. I don't care what your service is. It's attention that is the currency of our time. Social media, the internet. We're at a time where we know what people are doing 24/7, 365. And we want to get in there just for a little bit of that time and have you come over and see what we're doing. That's why customer service is a thing of the past and customer experience rules. That's why billboard advertising or the old way of advertising on TV commercials is gone. Because those things, not so much the billboards, but the TV commercials, they take away your time. And time is valuable, and you resent having that done. But you get on social media, you do videos, and people can consume your content when they want it. It's all of a sudden they are wanting the information that you have if you're putting out valuable content, instead of taking away with these nasty commercials or what have you. And so as I'm making these videos, as I'm doing these new things, I realize that what holds most people back and what has most people wanting to stay in that middle is the fact that they don't want people to think bad of them. They don't want people to know that, man, they might have fell. They might have fallen off this pedestal that they've been put on in their own mind. And to that I say, why are you worried? Does it matter what someone else's opinion of you is? If you're happy with yourself, then that's all that really matters. If your family is happy with you, that's all that really matters. If you're right with God, that's all that really matters. What some schmo down the street thinks about of your product, your service, the way you do things, the way you look, the way you smell, how big you are, what you eat, it doesn't matter. You have to remember, everything else is just white noise. When you feel passionate about something, when you really deep down inside feel in your gut that this is the thing you need to be doing, double down on yourself. Put in the work. If it succeeds or not, you'll be happy. And your time will be well spent. So, as you can tell, we're in a home office today in the basement. We've got a sloth right behind me, which is really weird, but kind of cute nonetheless. And what I'll say today is this. If you take nothing from this video other than this, it'll be a success. If you've been thinking about something, if you've had an idea, if you thought about asking that girl out, if you thought about starting that side hustle, do it. There's no better time than right now. If you truly believe in it, double down on yourself and it'll all be worth it. Have a great week. We'll see you next time. Peace.